Hello, my name is Ross Hepburn and I'm a writer, and I'm known for writing horror stories for children and a stand-up comedy show that I performed years ago called Ross Hepburn is Beetlejuiced. And I thought I'd take a bit of time out today to talk to you about a short film that me and Douglas Fender are making called Tucked In. Back in the early days of YouTube, Doug and I used to make YouTube videos together back when I wanted to be a comedian and back when he was experimenting as a filmmaker to sort of see what he could shoot and what he can visualise and what he could do as a filmmaker and cinematographer. And he and I, we built up a large collection of stuff together, whether it was short films, sketch comedy pieces, fake adverts and whatever else. And we sort of stopped in the midst of 2013, and this is our first film making something together in 2020. And we've both changed a lot drastically. We both have different ideas of what we want to do now. I don't want to perform comedy anymore, I don't want to write comedy anymore, I want to write little scary stories and little fun stories like that. And he wanted to do an animated film, and he asked me if I could write him something, and lo and behold, in a couple of days I wrote him what was eventually the script and short synopsis for Tucked In. I like taking sayings and phrases in what is normal modern day speech and turning that into something and turning that into a little story. And when it comes to writing something that's relatively short, it makes it easier for you when you think of just a quick idea in your head and you can describe it by just a simple phrase. And with Tucked In, I wanted to write something that was easy for Doug to animate but still had that level of my level of menace, in which there's enough in it to compound for 2 minutes of a story. So what I went with was just a little short story of a man trying to go to sleep when there's a spider in his room, and that was really just it. And it's as simple as that. And where the horror unfolds, it's just that paranoia of like, what's the spider going to do next? That's always been stuff that I've been fascinated about. I mean, I'm arachnophobic, I can't stand spiders, I hate them with a passion. And this was just the perfect way to sort of put my own fears and anxieties into a little short story and put that out there for an entertaining purpose. Doug originally said he was going to do some of my other stories that he had read online, that I've posted online. And he didn't know whether or not, because most of them are very dialogue heavy and have characters interacting back and forth and whatnot, and he said he wanted to do something that was relatively simple, that required not that much dialogue and not that much difficulty in terms of animation, because this is his first animated film. He wanted to really just keep it simple and keep it steady. So I think what I wrote for him was a standard easygoing story that he can easily animate and easily make and put out there, but still be scary in roughly a 2-minute time frame. And I'm happy with how I turned the story out, and I'm just waiting to see what Doug can do visually with it. So yeah, that's how the story came to be. I hope you guys enjoy it when it comes out. I can't wait for you all to see it, and if you want to see us do more, please let us know. If you want to read any of my stories, you can catch them at dode5a.org. They're under Ross Hepburn Stories. Hopefully I'll be able to turn proper full-length stories out there in the future. In the meantime, they're just shorts. And if you like what me and Doug do, then please make sure you see what we do next and keep in touch. Until then, I hope you're having a safe lockdown. This has been Ross Hepburn. See you when Tucked In comes out, folks.